Hey everyone, I got a little dressed up today because I want to talk about Chanel. So on my channel, you will slowly learn that this is the fashion house that I love the most. It is primarily because of the feminine nature of it, but also because every time I have done anything Chanel related, met anyone related to the brand, I have had such a lovely experience. And I'm specifically blown out of this world by the experience I had in Paris with a sales associate who made me feel like I was some sort of celebrity, that I was owed this incredible experience, and I was just blown away. So today I am specifically going to talk about shoes, and specifically the ballet flats. I have yet to find in my size, by the time I notice it, the sandals that I want from season to season and the boots. So I am always on the hunt for the right boots and the right sandals. And specifically this past season was the gold sandals with the little camellias on it. And that would just have been the perfect thing. And the really small heel, I would have worn it to every single formal event I ever go to, but I could not find them anywhere in multiple countries, and so I don't have them. But I am here to talk about some ballet flats. Now, I had a pair of burgundy and black ones that I wore a lot and got worn down, and so I got rid of them. And then I didn't get another pair because I couldn't find the right color that I wanted, and I didn't want any of the traditional colors like beige or black or burgundy. I wanted something that was more of a statement piece so that I don't wear them all the time, because what happens when you buy a neutral, which is what I tend to go for in designer shoes, is that you wear them down to the bone and end up, they just look ratty. They're just shoes, right? And you're paying a certain price point. So instead, what I decided to do was go for styles that were a little more fun and outfit specific. So I went for this tweed pair, which is more recent. And it has a black cap toe, but it also is like a tweed with sparkly green and navy blue with black. The reason I like this is because I have a blue Chanel bag, which is still sitting over there. And I also have a tweed, actually it's houndstooth 19 in tweed. And so I just thought that this could go with either of those, plus a number of any black or blue bags, and it's perfect for fall and winter, possibly even spring. I feel like I could make this work in the spring. And then I saw these, and these are also of the newer season, but I know they're coming out with more denim related things. They have the one, I think, with the print, the neon print as well, but this was kind of, in my opinion, the most neutrally denim that I've seen in a long time, because it's like a light denim, so it's a real pop as a denim, as opposed to like a dark one that might pose more as like a navy blue shoe. I love that these CCs are this stitching that is frayed, and I feel like it's gonna go with a lot of things. These are relatively new. I've only worn them a couple times because they're from the 22 spring collection, I believe. And so I did get them sold. I get all of my shoes with the rubber soles on them so that they will last me a really long time. And what I found comfort-wise with these is that they are very, very comfortable. Would I use them for more than a mile or so of walking, and more than a few hours of walking? No. What I mean by miles is like not just like going for a workout, but like actually maybe at an event or somewhere that you're visiting, like you're going to be walking around a lot. I think they're fine for an entire evening. I definitely think they're fine for errands, for an evening out, but they're not a comfort shoe. So, I've had foot issues. I have a wider foot in the front, smaller in the back. I'm like a size 40 in Chanel, 40 and a half in Chanel, 40 in Hermes, 41 in Dior. And so just to give you some reference points so you know what size works, because for me that was really hard because I live in a smaller city, and so I wasn't always able to know my size until I could like travel to the place. And for a lot of people, I know buying online is really important. The thing about the flats, which I will say, is that there is no arch support, but they're constructed really soft and lusciously, if that's a word. I find that they are really cozy once you break them in. I mean, of course, you need to wear them for like a day or two in order to like really break them in. But for the most part, you can get right into them and use them as like a really easy slip and go. And the other reason I like this as well is because I live in a very mild climate. And so for me, to be able to have this shoe means I can wear this almost through winter because we don't get snow. I just wouldn't really wear these on a rainy day, but especially like when I haven't had a pedicure or I just have something, but it's like a little too cold for a sandal. This is like the perfect transition shoe. Now, I am not one for trends. I don't care that a round toe ballet flat is not a trend. It probably will come and go during my lifetime as it has. Like, I feel like it was really popular when I was, I don't know, like maybe 15 years ago. But point is that for me, this is a classic. And I know a lot of people say that shop luxury and they're not into trends and this and that. I do fall into it, but the thing about trends is that it doesn't always suit my body type, right? So that's specific to clothes. But even with shoes, it's like not everything suits my foot. This is just like the most comfortable style for a shoe, right? A round toe, really feminine looking shoe. Like, see how the back is slightly higher than the front because of that sloping. I don't know if all ballerina flats are like this, but that sloping kind of gives the foot the vibe of it being a heel on your foot. And so it's very dainty when you wear it with skirts. And I tend to wear either a knee length or like a 3/4 length or even a maxi. And so those lengths, you kind of need a heel in order to like make your legs look a little bit better. But I find that with this kind of a flat, and once in a while I can get away with like a sneaker or a loafer. Sneakers I do a lot. And I'll get into my Chanel sneakers that I'm like, so good. They are so good. If you don't have a pair of Chanel sneakers and you are on the fence about it, get it. I'm going to talk about those in another video because they're so good. And so anyways, these are the two that I have. I do recommend them. I do think that the quality is excellent. They're usually made in Italy. And this one, the tweed, let me talk about tweed for a minute real quick. Tweed is going to fray. Do not pretend that it won't. Now, I spray all of my shoes with that Cadillac protectant. That doesn't keep it from fraying. That just keeps it from getting damaged by somebody spills their wine or I accidentally get splashed by a puddle because I wasn't avoiding it very well. And so that's that. But I think that you should know that like as you walk or like as you brush your foot across, this is fabric that is pilling already by nature. And so it is going to pill some more. Just know that. And it's a charm. Like, so I used my tweed 19 many times and it in the back is getting a little pilly. Now, I personally don't mind because I've seen some vintage ones that are super pilly and I think it adds a coziness to it. It doesn't bother me. That is the nature of the fabric. I guess if it got really bad, you could just snip parts of it. And I still think it'd be fine. Now, the good thing about these kinds of shoes is that it's really going to only happen on the inside. Just like in the bags, it only happens on the inside of the bag against your body. It doesn't usually or like where you keep reaching into the bag. So it's not going to happen too much. And so these are the shoes. I absolutely think they're fabulous. This one has the CC on the cap toe. I do like that. I don't like the ones that don't have it. I just find that it needs that stitching to give it that little bit of extra pop. But I think the cap toe is pretty epic in itself as a signature Chanel thing. And I will do reviews maybe as this wears down more, I will do more reviews to show you what it's like. But I think I have done that with some of my other shoes. You've seen them wear down on the rubber and it lasts years. I think the first time I ever started doing that was 2016. And I still have that pair and I still have that same rubber sole on them. So they're really useful. Please subscribe, please like and share videos and leave comments. Let me know what you think about these things. I would love to hear it. I am getting used to doing all of this, and so it's really been fun for me, but I would love the support. Thank you.